sunk an enemy destroyer ahead of us.
Hey team, this is Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Got a great video with the Illinois. Illinois, one of my favorite battleships, I have to say right now, right next to the Georgia. I've already did a Georgia video, and this is a ranked game with the Illinois Tier 9 Premium Research Bureau ship available for Research Bureau points. If you don't know how to get those, check out my other videos or just Google it, and that's how I figured it out. But Illinois, really, really awesome. I really recommend it. Kind of like a long-range secondary without the priority focus build, and we're going to go ahead and talk about in a minute. Before we begin, we actually hit 1,200 subscribers. Thank you guys. This is a 1,200 video mark. On our way to 1,300, and like, subscribe, bell button, love. If you want to support the channel, can't thank you guys enough. Thank you again for all those that have really stuck with the channel and help us grow. On our way to 2,000 subscribers for the premium DD giveaway. It's going to be pretty cool. I'll leave it to be a surprise, and we're just having a blast. But again, this is really awesome. Learning how to sail ships, shoot ships, and grow in the community at the same time, and learn something about the community, everyone else, and just having a great time. Anyways, let's get right back to it. Illinois coming at you right here. I always like to show the beginning of the videos because it actually shows you how I develop strategy, how I like to communicate with other players. Tell people where we're going. Normally, especially if you're a battleship, you don't know where everybody's going right off the bat. We're really slow. A destroyer, you're on your own. You kind of are the leader as a destroyer. But since I'm a battleship, I kind of have to watch where everybody's going and seeing where our DDs are going. I have to protect the DD. Watch my video on that. Hey, you want to win the game? Keep your DDs alive. So my thought and strategy here is actually to be more of this HE spamming. Again, I think this might be the new Smolensk. The Illinois, I dare say it, a Tier 9 battleship Smolensk kind of like thing, because I just watched this video. This video, look, there was one fire already right there, but I think that this might qualify to be probably the next Smolensk style ship, because this thing is just devastating. So focus firing on the DDs first. I'm trying to help my DD take out their DD, and we do 10 penetrations. I don't know if that's really true. Did I just really get that much damage? I can't really tell, but really, the idea is to push this western flank and see if I can flank the rest of their battleships, as well as catch some of their destroyers off guard. All while my Z40, I can't remember, who is that? Is that a Z46, I believe? Yeah, a Z46 is retreating, which is fine. I think that's a great tactic right there. DDs, keep in mind, you don't have to sacrifice your ship. You can always come back and fight another day. My other BBs are kind of lingering in our area and maintaining the central positioning of the map. I'm going to like to go westbound and actually kite away and just kind of begin spamming, essentially just doing the Smolensk thing, where I'm just HE spamming. I take a quick blind shot into there. I think I'm spotted as soon as they came around the mountain there. I think I got spotted, so I figured the DD's right there. So I take a quick free shot. There he is. That's the guy. I should have aimed a little higher. Take a quick, nice shot at the Paulo Emilio. I know his guns are pretty far out there. He won't be able to reach me. Oh, actually, he does. My goodness, I didn't realize he could reach that far. Interesting. He's firing sap shells at us, but again, we don't want to maintain... look at that. Bounced off of us. It could not penetrate that armor as well. We're going to go ahead and focus fire on the FDG right here and see if we can start a lot of fires going, and see if we can... I mean, look at the reload rate. It's 7.5 seconds of 12 shells coming at you all the time. I can see why this is very, very difficult, and oh my goodness... I have to turn away for these torpedoes. Do they hit me? And, ooh, we take one right there. Damage con right away. And look at the heal. I like the thing about the Illinois is the heal is actually it heals enough. It's actually pretty decent, which I think is, it keeps this battleship in the game. The problem is it only has 68,000 HP, as you can see right there on the left. But again, that's why you have to mitigate damage. You cannot brawl and just take damage and absorb damage like most other battleships. I think that you have to do more of a standoffish thing. That's kind of what you're seeing here is kind of how you play it. And just use fires to your advantage. Keep on burning down the FTG. He's already damage con once. Probably already activated a heal. And there's a second fire right there. Let's see if we can get another one going if he doesn't have fire prevention. And keep on firing right there. Yep, we get 38,000 on the HE alpha damage, but we're also getting fire damage as well. And let's see if we can get the FDG knocked out. Again, a lot of the cool stuff about the Illinois is that you can try to maximize these guns. So like you can see, I pushed out the secondary. And at the end of the video, you'll see my build for this. But it's not a primary secondary ship. It's more of just to push the secondaries out as fast as possible, or as far as possible, so that I can get an extra reload buff for that the brawling perk of the captain skill that allows the gun reloads to reload 10 seconds. Right here it is. It's activated right there. You can see at the bottom middle. It gives me 10% buff on my reload gun. So guess what? We're going to bump up our DPM down to 6.5 second reload now, and we're just going to keep on attacking. Z46, good job. Takes out the Palomino over there. We start another fire, and we're actually getting secondary hits. Can you believe that? I mean, personally, I don't recommend focusing on the secondaries just to really just push out the secondary range for the reload rate, because the secondaries are just awful. Look at all the secondary shells. They're just all over the place. I feel like we're just doing a fireworks show. Honestly, we're not really shooting with a purpose and just for looks. But FDG is almost dead. Let's see if we can get one more fire on him, and that should be a perma-fire that ends him, and then we'll focus on the Vladivostok on the way out. So, my goodness, we can't seem to get a fire there. We're up to 93,000 damage. We're going to go ahead and repair that gun. We need that extra gun for that damage DPM right there. And there goes another fire, and that should end his fate right there. So we're going to go ahead and switch targets and start working on the Vladivostok and see if we can get some nice fires going on this one. And you notice the whole time we're just in full reverse, and I'm using the mountain on the left there as a strategy to protect myself from any kind of torpedoes that I'm suspecting. I think there's a destroyer off to the west. I'm not sure, so I'm use island cover to protect me from unsuspected torpedoes. And do we get this kill? Nope, we don't. FDG is still shooting, still burning. Let's see if we can knock him out. I thought he was going to die, but apparently he had a heal in his back pocket, and boom, splash one, RP back to porty. Arsonist activated, 118,000 damage right there, and this is why this is a Smolensk style battleship. Pretty ridiculous, I have to say. So let's see if we can do it again on the Vladivostok. See if we can get the fire chance going again. And right now, let's see, what are we getting? Yep, there's one fire right there. And let's see if we can get another one. 122,000 damage right there. And you're going to see that this is just the monstrosity of the Illinois. It's only tier 9. Tier 9, for it to be able to do this kind of damage and work the magic against these battleships and stuff is pretty ridiculous. So, like I said, this is literally 3 ships in one. A battleship with Des Moines-style guns on it, 12 of them, that is. So it's like an Annapolis. And you have destroyer-like speeds, 37.5 knots, and you're moving around the map like a champ. And we're in full reverse right here. And actually start-stop's pretty decent for a battleship. I don't know what that means, really, but it's decent enough. Wither activated right there. So it looks like we're getting a lot of damage and a lot of action right here. Again, this is just HE spamming. If you're bored, hey, fast forward, speed up the video. But my goodness, we are really not we're dealing a lot of pain to the Vladivostok and making sure that he enjoys this game as much as we are. And he's just enjoying himself, turning away, kiting away. I mean, how do you counter this? Honestly, you should literally don't even angle your ship towards me. Literally just, beeline, 180 out, just head out and run away until you get undetected and then come back. Because he should have known that, honestly, there are no destroyers on this side of the map. So he should know that he won't be spotted by me or anybody else because destroyers have better spotting range and or a concealment. So honestly, if the Vladivostok really just drove out to his detection range, he probably would have survived a lot better, and he still would have been able to cap the central point right there and been able to win the game. So that might be my technique right there, and because he exposed his broadside, he took up massive damage, Citadel right there, and that's exactly why I wouldn't have done what he did. But I digress. We're going full speed right now because he is dead. Vladivostok goes down to the Bismarck. Great way to go there. And we are going to go ahead and run into the eastern side here and support the rest of our team. You can pretty much tell how this match is going. It's now 5-3. But again, I would not let let your guard down. I've seen people blow the game by just screwing up and just giving up thinking they have the advantage right now. But again, I never ever give up anything in life or in this kind of style gameplay. Increased HP perk activates, and we got the swift and silent activator right there. If we're undetected, we get a boost to our speed, and that is what gets us up to 37.5 knots. So right now my goal is to get into the middle cap, and I know where the destroyer's at, the Jutland. I'm not worried about him. He's probably not focused on me, and I'm not worried about his torpedoes. So I actually have free reign to just drive into Alpha, and we get high caliber right there. If we had Halsey, this probably would have activated the perk. I don't think it's activated. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I think they're activated in ranked. So Had I got Halsey on this thing, again, I'd save Halsey for other ships, but because that's a more secondary kind of style ship for my Ohio and Massachusetts and Georgia. But for Illinois, I just have a random commander, just standard, and 21 points, and that's it. So really, I'm not focused on the secondaries. I'm focused on really the gun reload build here. Taking a quick shot. Oh, no, I guess I don't take a shot at that. Looks like we're going to outflank the Iwami. And is that an Ibuki? I can't read that. It's been a while since I played this game, so I have to read and remember which ship is what. We got a heal that's ready to go if we need it, but honestly, we can just go ahead and push like a champ and not worry. A couple other things I like about it, if you haven't seen Illinois before and you're new to the channel, Illinois is a premium Research Bureau ship. You got to get it in the Research Bureau Armory, Research Bureau itself, and you got to basically reset lines from Tier 10 and below to get that. Ooh, nice broadside Iwami right here. We start a fire, start another one, and I'm about to switch to AP. We're going to damage con and get our gun back, and he's dead, but I figured the Bismarck was going to shoot anyway, so I didn't switch. Just keep him burning. 173,000 damage. Like I was saying, if you're new to the game, the Tier 9 premium ship in a Research Bureau, you got to check out, Google the video, how to get Research Bureau points. What do I like about the Illinois? It's just the reload rate. The guns are fast for a battleship. A battleship that has guns that reload in 7.5 seconds without any kind of help or reload booster is pretty incredible. And then when you start adding in those boosters like Adrenaline Rush, AFT, those Fearless Brawler kind of style gimmicks within secondary range, I mean, you're essentially getting this thing down to what, 5? What did I just get there? And especially in this arms race thing, what is the reload rate now? 7 seconds. So if I'm spotted, you can get it down to 6 maybe. Let's see here. When I'm spotted, if I get it down inside of the secondary range right now, there it is. I get it down to, ooh, I think that was a 5. Was that? Let me read it again. Come on, shoot again. Shoot. Yeah, 6.2 seconds. So 6.2 second reloads on front-facing guns, too. It's kind of like having a John Bart now. And you're getting 6.5 second reloads, and you're just shooting Ibukis, and man, is this wild. So look at that. Ooh, nice. And you can even Citadel from here. And if I can get a nice shot, hopefully I get a Citadel. Let's see here. Boom, there's one. Look at that. Easy peasy all day. So let's see if we can get this kill knocked out right there on the Ibuki. And, ooh, we almost get it. And come on, backfiring guns. Can we get the kill? And there it is. Splash 2 RP by 40 with a Citadel kill. And that is how you work the Illinois. Only a Jutland left. We're not too worried. But look, the game is tied at 420. That is ridiculous. That the fact that, look, we could lose, actually. If all of our battleships stay outside and not cap and die and whatever, you could actually lose. So never, ever give up. I've seen it happen before where 3 battleships lose to 2 destroyers. It's pretty sad, but never, ever give up. Anyways, a couple things I like about the Illinois. Speed, maneuverability, and also the reload rate of the guns is the primary. Heal is decent, but the problem is you don't have as much HP to start off with for this tier level, especially Tier 9, Tier 10, and super ships. And that's pretty much the gamut there. Other than that, the secondaries are trash. AA's kind of okay. I've seen this AA on the ship maybe blow out of a couple planes in the sky. But other than that, there's no other gimmicks on this thing other than fast-firing guns and very quick. So the build will be at the end of the screen right now. I think the Jutland's going to charge us. I think once we come around this island, he'll probably spot us because he has nowhere else to go. He's getting chased down, and he actually has to cap in order to win the game. And I believe, yep, there he is. It's just like we figured. And look at 12 guns. Look what 12 guns can do to a Jutland right here. Secondaries are firing. Look at that. We're getting the guns reload rate all the way down to 6.3 seconds. And my goodness, he is just not having a good day. Too many shells right now. I don't think he can absorb this much damage. Secondaries are firing. Guns are firing. He's taking the brunt force right there. 3,400 damage. Not his finest hour. And let's see if we can nail this kill right here to seal the deal and end the game. Do we get it? Come on. Last shot right here. And looks like we get a secondary kill. Close quarters expert. There we go. Hey, guys. I hope you guys like the video. Like, subscribe, bell button low to support the channel. And that was our rank game. We're trying to move it up. Just getting steel. It's really fun to do it. 224,000 damage, 3 kills, and some secondary hits. Even though we didn't focus on secondaries. Pretty awesome. A lot of awards right there. Close quarters expert. Witherer, Arsonist, Confederate. Really, really cool. This ship is awesome. I think it's a very, very enjoyable ship to play. First in the team, obviously, right there. We're basically hauling the mail for our team. And you can just see the amount of damage we put in. The main battery did 135, but look at the fires. Fires is 82,000. Is this the new Smolensk? I don't know. You let me know about in the comments below. Do you think this is probably the new Smolensk-style battleship, which is just too ridiculously powerful right now? But I enjoy it. It's fun. It's just kind of relaxing. Kind of just click on the button and shoot. But here's the build right here. This is kind of a standard build for a battleship to maintain and minimize damage. But we just, in mod 3 right there, we bumped out the secondaries out to 10.5. Here's the commander build right here. Again, focusing on pushing reload rate, pushing the secondaries out to 10.5. Speed, of course. Fire chance is a must. Adrenaline rush is always there. And really, since we're brawling a little bit more, I put the fire prevention on the right there so I can make sure that we don't get as many fires because, like we said, that we don't have as much HP. We're trying to reduce it as much as possible. And so far, it's working out for me with this build. Again, hope you guys like the video. Slow the video down if you want to see the build. But again, we're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. The next small goal is 1,300 for the premium DD giveaway at 2,000. So I hope you guys are doing well. Until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Cheers.